Actually, Prerna has to initiate the process. Has she done it? Accepting responses.
That maybe she's done. We'll have to ask her. Just a second. I'll just anyway post it in the chat box.
Yes.
Hey, is the question posted in the chat box?
No, it's not yet.
Okay.
Yeah, now I'm posting it. Yeah, this is posted in the chat box. Maybe she has initiated accepting responses also, because you'll have to ask her.
Yeah, but how long is it? Half an hour?
I don't think so. It's 15 questions and multiple choice. Maybe, yeah, maximum half an hour.
Maximum half an hour.
Yeah.
Ma'am, in the institute place, it is showing must be a number.
In the quiz?
Yes, ma'am. In the form, at the institute, it is showing must be a number.
It must be a number.
No, but when I did it, it's showing your institute, your answer.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. It is asking for a number.
It's asking for a number.
Then Prerna has to change it.
Yeah. We'll have to talk to.
Yeah.
Let me
it
just
is showing number. It is showing number.
I'll just have a talk with her and tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I'm typing in the Google form, it's showing that the institute name must be a number. I don't know why.
Sir, কলেজের কোডটা দিয়ে দিন।
Okay.
কোডটা তো মনে নেই আমার, অত মনে থাকে নাকি?
যে কোনো স্টুডেন্টের ইউনিভার্সিটি নাম্বার দেখুন, তাহলেই বুঝতে পারবেন 20 সামথিং বা 27 সামথিং, 276, 207, 320 এরকম।
I spoke to Prerna. She'll edit it now. So you can just open after a minute or two.
Okay, she has not yet initiated the form.
No, she has initiated the form. She had sent the link, right? Now they can submit. The only thing is that she'll make the editing part of that
Okay, okay.
number.
So the participants can start. Answering
Yeah,
the
but
question.
they cannot submit unless that is done.
Do we have to enter once again after she corrects it, or we are already inside the form?
Yeah,
I
then you
think-
can remain in the form. You can fill it. That time you can fill
we
your
are-
I think we have to refresh it once.
We are filling it already. So if we refresh it, it will go.
Doesn't
I don't
matter,
think you'll
you
need
can-
to refresh it. Automatically, it will be edited.
Okay.
So at 11:45, we are going to close it. So half an hour.
Half an hour time, right, Moya?
Yeah, so 11:45.
Yeah.
So
If
accordingly,
everyone finishes before that, then we can close.
yeah. So Prerna should close it then.
Yeah.
Hello, Moya ma'am.
Hello.
Hello, Moya ma'am. Prerna there.
Prerna.
Okay, how are you, Prerna?
A little bit of fever. Little down compared to yesterday's.
Okay, have you taken medicine?
Yeah. I have isolated myself.
You're having COVID?
Okay.
Symptoms are such, but not tested.
Okay. No, you'll get well soon. Because
You don't strain much.
So that quiz, I think I've changed the text one. I got 2 responses, I think.
Okay.
3 responses so far.
So at 11:45, you just
You can close the response.
11:45.
Yeah.
Okay.
It will be a
So now,
half an hour duration.
Madam,
right
what is
now-
the pass mark? Hello.
Ma'am, still it is a number.
Because I got my score. I got my score, but I
Yes,
just want
it's
to know
still a
that.
number.
Huh?
No,
No,
it's not a number. You have to refresh the screen.
you
You refresh the browser.
See, once you submit it, you get a score instantaneously, right?
Refreshing will not. It will be the results will be there.
Yeah,
I
result
don't
will
know
be there.
because I don't
Once
know
you
because
submit, I got my
waited till
result.
refreshing.
Out of 15, I got my result. That's why I'm
No, that's
asking what is
okay.
the pass mark.
I am asking Diganto that if I refresh it, will the result, will the choices be there or it will be gone?
I don't know. I waited till I could give the institute name and then I started filling up the form. So I cannot tell that.
And for me also, it happened. It was a miracle. It went.
I don't know.
I tried. It was asking a number. All of a sudden, it went, and it gave me a score.
You may have to refresh and then fill again.
Yeah,
So
4 of you have responded.
Oh. So it will go. Everything will go, and again I will have to start it again.
It may be like that. You'll have to refresh and see. Chances are that it will go.
Ma'am, should we refresh again and we'll start filling the form again?
You will have to, if it's showing number, then you'll have to do that.
If we give the number of the code of the college, that it will be.
No, not a problem, Motushi. You can just write 104 because IEM's code is 104. Just write.
Okay, then ma'am, I'm writing
Madam,
104.
All things are
Yeah,
there.
you write 104.
After refreshing, all answers are there. Only the name the portion is changed.
Oh, then it's fine. I think you can do that.
Yes, yes. All answers are there.
Then you can do
So
that.
if you don't want to take any chance, you can.
Yes,
just
yes, yes. It remains. It remains. All the answers are there.
Then it is okay.
More than 60% is first class, madam.
Yeah, for more than if it is actually for all the cases, for all the FDPs, pass mark is actually more than 60%.
Oh, then I have passed.
And for all the cases, attendance is 80%. Similar thing, we are also conducting Atal FDP. So there also, it has been mentioned that pass mark is 60% and attendance is 80% minimum. Then you get a certificate actually.
Yeah. My attendance will be 100% and result I think will be more than 60%.
Very good.
So
Very good.
yeah.
So when you come to workshop 3, you will be getting the cumulative score.
Well, madam,
We already have the previous score also. We have it with us. So after that, you will be having one more exam on workshop 3, and moreover, your project will be evaluated, and based on that, you will be given marks.
Now, regarding the change project, yesterday, I think Swamiji's college, they could not present. And a small portion of it could not be covered, but it's already there in the slides that will be shared with you. If Swamiji and Dr. Rudra Prasad would like to present theirs, then is it okay, Moya madam?
Yeah, it is okay, absolutely okay, because
They can,
after this we have only the plenary and the,
yeah, that's why. So if they would, I think nobody else is left. Everybody had presented yesterday. So they can do it. If you can do it, if you would like.
because these carries is, marks.
Yeah, madam, submitted already.
Ma'am, during submission, I am facing one problem. Your institute, so I am writing, but it is showing that it must be a number.
Do you write the number of your institute? Your code, the code you write down?
Ki origi 90% pele naki?
না তবে পাস করে গেছি
আমি ফার্স্ট ক্লাস পেয়েছি
They are all very so serious students. Very serious.
They're
I
still
like you all. I like you all.
they are worried about their result. That's so nice to know.
Very nice.
I will write in my CV throughout first class.
We will give you a certificate also of completion after all the workshops are over. We will accumulate the marks and give you the marks also.
Madam, workshop 2 we will not get any certificate.
Yeah, you will get the certificate just after this in the plenary. You'll be
Thank
getting
you,
the
madam.
certificate.
Thank you, madam.
And the certificates will be sent to you via email. But right now, everybody will be getting the certificate, and we will conduct the validatory session just in the same way we had it for workshop 1. Don't worry.
Ma'am, it's me, Shuchishmita from Narula Institute of Technology.
Yeah.
Ma'am, I'm going with my college code 127 in the name of the college. I don't want to take a chance, ma'am.
Okay, no problem.
So, Jismita madam, you also couldn't present your change project action plan.
Yes,
are you ready with it today?
Yes, ma'am, I can do that.
You can do it.
It is working. It is working. Actually, you're afraid of data, right? Answer.
Then should I refresh, ma'am?
Yeah, it is working. No problem with that.
Okay, ma'am. Thanks. I'm going there.
I am submitted with my college code 123.
That is
JS
okay.
College.
That is okay.
I got little far from small for probably for some marks I could not got the star, so it's like 73.33%.
Good.
So far, it's 13 responses.
4 more responses to go. You have 8 more minutes.
Pass marks, ma'am?
60%. 60%.
Okay, pass. Okay.
What is the pass marks, ma'am?
60%.
60%. Okay.
Pass mark 60. Ma'am, it's 60.
60.
60. Okay. কত হচ্ছে?
Ma'am, I have submitted and I'm ready to start my presentation. Please tell me when to start.
Yeah, let this be over, then you can start your presentation.
Okay, ma'am.
How much time do you require for the presentation? Shuchishmita ma'am?
Maybe 8 to 10 minutes.
Okay. And what about the other one, Swamiji? Are you ready with the presentation? Because yesterday you could not complete it. Swamiji is there.
Yes, ma'am. We can.
Okay, so after Shuchishmita ma'am completes her presentation, you kindly come forward to give the presentation.
Okay, surely.
So that we can complete it by 12, and 12 we will be starting the plenary and feedback session.
We will not take much time. Yes.
Okay. Shumanta is here. Shumanta, are you here?
Madam. Yes, madam.
So after this thing is over, we will take a group photo. So what I would suggest, all of you should switch on your camera, and we will take the group photo by, and Shumanta can keep that thing in the middle. You understand what I say? That banner you can keep in the middle. The first page of the banner, the first page, or the banner, you already have the banner. So the banner, you keep it in the middle, and all the participants and master trainers can switch on their camera. So we will take
I think if I present that time, everyone's face will not be seen.
Then what will happen? What will we do?
Taken snapshot of, but right now, I think, every participants actually, they're turned off this video camera.
Then one thing, Shumanta, you can do one thing. See, you have to do a bit of Photoshop here.
Yes, that I can do. I will, I will.
No need to present your screen. So let us all switch on our camera. So everybody will be there on the dashboard of yours. So there you can take the snapshot, and afterwards you just make a Photoshop and keep it in the backdrop. Keep the banner in the backdrop.
I have taken already, but only master trainers were there in this banner.
No, all the participants should also be there.
Once they are finished with the quiz, everyone can switch on their videos.
There are 16 responses. Should I close the response?
How many responses are there?
16.
So one is left who has not submitted. So let's wait for some more minutes.
Okay.
Excuse me, madam.
Yes.
I had to leave for 5 minutes. So meanwhile, you probably shared something, and I cannot see in the chat box. Probably it is me who is left. Can you? I'm extremely sorry
No,
for.
nothing is given in the chat box. Only the Google form has been given in the chat box for you to answer the questions. Have you answered them?
Yes, that one. Those 15 questions, right?
Yeah. That's over, and nothing else has been posted in the chat box.
Okay. Thank you.
So please tell us when we are to present this.
Yes, all of you have submitted. Prerna, did you get all the 17?
I got only 16.
So who has not submitted?
Topun sir actually did not join. Actually, not in any session.
Okay, then we have only 16.
So we
people.
have 16.
16. So it's over. And Prerna, you can close the responses.
Okay.
So now we can have the two presentations, one of Shuchishmita ma'am and the other of Swamiji.
Swamiji. And Sukanya, madam, are you also ready with the presentation? You were not there yesterday.
Actually,
I'm not the participant. I'm in the team of organizing.
Oh, okay. Sorry. So it's
I was thinking, why are you telling her to buy?
Because I was wondering who is Sukanya. So
she's a part of organizing.
Can I share my screen then?
Yeah. So we have only 2 left. Huh? Yeah. Who's presenting first?
May I? Okay, Swamiji, if you want to
Yes.
present first, you can go with it.
Okay. Very good. I thought that generally the ladies, they are being given the priority.
No issues, Swamiji. I can make it now. I can make it later. No problem.
So I hope my screen is visible, isn't it? Hello.
Yes.
Yes. So my humble salutations to all the members of the academic communities present here. This is a presentation I am speaking, but basically it's a presentation between 2 colleagues. I mean, the 2 colleagues we are presenting, myself and Mr. Dr. Rudra Prasad Raichaudhary, my colleague. Actually, we have seen that the project title is Develop Appropriate Mentor-Mentee Relationship in our institute. Actually, there are 2 issues. The one issue is that our university MACOUT, they have as per the AICTE guidelines, so they have the 100 mandatory activity points in order to get qualified for the degree. So that is one thing. But our problem is that since we are the autonomous institute, there is sometimes we feel the little gap between the student's mind and the AICTE or the university's concept, because the students, they are mostly interested in what? They are interested in getting a good score or a CAT score or getting employment. And then their idea is that since we are doing all these things, so naturally we are, we have already crossed that barrier. But ultimately, sometimes what happens that if the score, that mandatory activity points, it's not up to that mark, up to 100 marks, then the students ultimately may suffer. Actually, this Saturday itself, we are having our convocation, for this batch, the current batch means the batch passed in 2021. So all these problems should not arise. So that's why, though apparently people may feel that this is a very minor project, but we think this is a very serious project. And another thing is that a mentor-mentee relationship, actually the mentees are being allotted. Sometimes the students have got some concept that I wish to get a particular so-and-so mentor, so-and-so teacher, so-and-so ma'am, but we are not getting like that. So all such types of, misconceptions that should dispel. And also what happens is, because of this, the students, sometimes they are not much, interested for joining these two things, that mentor-mentee classes and also the mandatory activity points. So that is why this this is the aims and objectives of the project. The mandatory activity points that already I have spoken to, and the time is limited, so I will not take much time for that. So we should provide the appropriate guidelines so that the students can achieve this in a user-friendly and hassle-free manner. Actually, what happens is, we have seen that joining in certain organizations, for example, say I belong to chemical engineering discipline, the joining membership for Indian Institute of Chemical Engineers, the students will get solid 10 points. Joining that Indian Science Congress membership, there also students will get just, filling the form and joining, they will get 10 points. So these are some solid avenues where the students can get a good amount of points. And also the seminars and all these things that the university make out, and also AICTE mandate is there. So accordingly, with that form, we can, through this mentor-mentee relationship, we can enhance the, ideas and also the interest of the students. And to do this, to develop appropriate mentor-mentee relationship, so that both of the stakeholders can have the win-win situation. And the mentor will explore the appropriate avenues so that the mentees following this can solve the problem. There will be team building amongst mentor-mentees so that the knowledge of how to increase activity points following AICTE guidelines can be disseminated. The methodology of proper listing out will be set up. Semester-wise target, we should have a semester-wise target, so that ultimately at the end of the day, the students should not suffer. So these were our objectives, and accordingly we have developed a questionnaire, and that we have already started sending to the different student groups in the groups emails, and also we are getting their feedbacks using the Google Forms. But the thing is that this process is going on. It has been initiated, we are getting almost every day, we are getting some good feedbacks. And ultimately, we will analyze it statistically. We will see the different correlations. We will see that how the interest can be enhanced for the students. And that is our project. And this is the avenue up to the, you can say, the up to this landmark we are here. So then we will further try to extend it for the more betterment of the students. I think it is understandable to the fellow colleagues. I need the guidance and from my colleagues.
Swamiji, I have a question. What now? What is the further plan? Like before workshop 3, what are you planning?
No, they continuously the data questionnaires we are the responses we are getting. Then accordingly we will analyze it. We will try to understand. We will try to classify the groups. Some students will say that we are having so and so bottlenecks because of so and so things. From the questionnaire, it will be clear, and accordingly, we will try to guide them.
So you'll be assigning mentors for those students?
Yes, no, the mentor assignment system is already there, ma'am.
It is there,
but
okay.
But the thing is that the students, sometimes they feel that, since, for example, this particularly happens to the, those are, you can say, so-called good students. Their idea is that we are getting so much semester marks, we are getting a good, get point. So getting employment is not a problem for us. Then why these sort of additional things are necessary for us? So that is a mental barrier. So there we have to work out.
Okay.
Are you getting? Yes.
Yeah.
Anyone?
Anyone having any queries regarding that? So you'll be presenting in the final workshop. You'll be
yes. How we have analyzed it, what are our findings, all this.
Yeah, all that you'll be presenting. Yes.
Surely. Rudra, you wish to contribute? Hello, Rudra. Oh, wait. Rudra, help me a lot regarding this.
Maya, madam, would you wish to say something?
Yeah, it is okay. It is a good project, a short project, but it's a good project. And let's see how they can present in workshop 3. I was thinking of whether you are designing this, you are making this model. So every time you get a new value, like salient points, so you will be incorporating that into your questionnaire. So basically this will be a sort of survey type of project, right?
Yes.
Okay, but are you not having the mentoring system in your organization? You are having
No, it is having already. But the thing is that doing anything and that penetrating to the student's mind, that two things are different. No? So unless you harp on properly, then the things will, we may have the satisfaction that we have designed the mentors list and these are the students. But ultimately, at the fag end of the day, if the students say that, sir, we wish to have the, 100 points, but we could achieve up to 80 points. Then that's a problem for the institute. And that's a very typical problem, because that students may have already been got a good employment, but if that fellow, he or she does not get a degree, so that's a great headache for the institute, isn't it? So from that standpoint, it may be a very small project, but its implication is very far and wide.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's hope for the best. Let's see how you present in workshop 3. Thank you very much.
Okay.
You can present the impact and the outcome and all that. So you'll be getting madam will be sharing a presentation in which all the participants, it will be shown what is expected in the presentation, the final PPT. Yes. So you can go through that and then you can prepare your presentation accordingly. Okay. Madam, that
Day 4 posted. I've
already posted
all the materials for all the 4 days of workshop 2.
Okay. It's in classroom, right? Yeah, so in that you can see the last few slides will tell you what is required, how you are expected to prepare your presentation. So all of you can go through that. And if ever you have any queries, you can contact any of us. All 4 of us are available. Suchismita ma'am, thank you,
Yes, ma'am.
Swamiji.
Ma'am, I'm sharing my screen, but I'm afraid I don't have a PPT. I will be presenting the document I submitted to you previously.
Okay.
Sandhya ma'am, actually
Yeah.
I'm unable to share it from my phone, maybe some technical faults. Can you please share it for me from your document? To have the
Okay.
document, right? Sorry ma'am for the
Okay,
inconvenience.
okay. Yeah, I'll do that.
Actually, my laptop also that went to the repair shop. That's why I need to do everything from my phone.
Okay, no problem. I'll do it.
Meanwhile, good morning to everyone, the mentors and the participants. I'd like to talk shortly about my project. I am from Narula Institute of Technology, and it's an autonomous college, and we have everything online, almost everything, like payment and examination systems, and we have a very effective online mentoring systems also. So
Is it visible?
Yes, ma'am, it's
Yeah.
visible. Thank you so
Yeah.
much, ma'am.
No, you can continue.
So while we talked about the change project management, also I'd like to tell you that I'm from Department of Information Technology, and I have seen that for the project development purpose, while the third year people, actually the third year students, they need to do a mini project over according to our curriculum. And what we think about it, that with mini project you start with a prototype and you choose a very good topic for that. Don't wait for your final year. You choose your topic in the third year itself, develop a prototype, a good prototype, and then go for the full development in your final year. So you are going to have a mini project, and then you are going to have a very good project. And always we want some things like either a very good developed project to for participation in the competitions like hackathons and all, or we so that we can go for a developing a patent, or we can publish a paper. So we need to be very careful. Actually, the students need to be very careful while they are choosing the projects, and they need a lot of backups and help. So I thought about development of a project hub, and that will be solely from our department at first, and if it succeeds, then it will be launched in a central level from the institute. So about the project hub, it will be facilitating the students with the basics of the codes, the previous projects, and the full and final codes of the projects, the reports, the presentations, everything what is needed for the students to do a good project. Along with it, we have already discussed about having some live sessions from some industry personnel, which will be contacted through the alumni peer network and the faculty peer network. So actually, we in our department especially, we all are having almost 10 plus years experience minimum, and everyone is having a good network. So we have people in industry, and if we can have small live sessions with the students, mainly pre-final year and final year, and have a live interactions with them. Mostly they are very confused about the applications of the small projects, the technologies in the industry, how they are used. we all, for an example, we talk about deep learning, we talk about shallow learning, we talk about cognitive learning and all. So where they are actually applied, where they are actually utilized, that at that part they are getting confused, that why the faculties are putting so much emphasis on those parts. So they may get clear with the alumni, the industry personnel, and yes, we will be always there. So there will be actually we will be developing one web page as the research hub. It will be connected with our departmental website. In that web page, there are different divisions like codes, like project topics, like previous project topics and reports and codes. And then there will be a separate section for having that live interactions and the recorded live sessions. The main objective is to give them a good platform to develop a good project, to help with their confusions, to help with their coding problems. There are, and yes, there are the final year students and the pre-final year students. The final year students who has already worked for 1 year or more, they can also interact with the pre-final year students and have some discussions regarding their problems, their challenges, and their confusions. Regarding my the development of the project, first I would like to apologize because it has started, but due to the ongoing NBA SSR submission, and we are having a peer visit of NAC team in March. So we are having extreme pressure in college, but already I have talked to the higher management and my HOD and the website team of my department. And we had a discussion about that. And my head of the department, he was very, energetic about this project. And we have decided that this project also will be a project of a pre-final and final year mixed up team. And they have already started developing this web page, and very shortly it will be in a working mode. And I have already talked, as I have just said, I have already talked to the higher management, and it will be launched to our departmental website in the main institute website. And here the success measuring point in workshop 1 already, it has been, it will be quantified by the hit counts of the website, and that would be reflecting how the website is getting used by the students. And if there is any other suggestions about this measuring success, please help me out. I will like to request the mentors and the participants if there is any feedback and there is any suggestions about it.
Okay, apart from the website, what else are you planning?
It will be in a form of website only, ma'am. And it will be having a part like a GitHub, that the reports and the codes, because in final year and pre-final year, they are very confused about choosing our project topic. Everywhere we are facing this problem, and they are very confused. They all, and there is another problem, that how to implement it, how it is associated with the industry. These are the questions, these are the points where they are confused. And in this ongoing pandemic situation, it's even more complicated, because they cannot come to the department, and many students are afraid of, just asking this type of questions to the faculties. So they can easily go over there in the page, and they can hover around the page, and they will be having a clear-cut idea about how the project should be.
Okay.
That's the motto, ma'am.
One thing, Dr. Marty, I was thinking about the plagiarism, because the students, in the GitHub, all the projects are there, and they mostly copy the projects from GitHub. So what measures have you taken to get over that?
In this particular change project management, I didn't yet think about this plagiarism, ma'am. Thank you so much for the input. But that is a very burning problem while we check. I think everyone present here, because while they are presenting something, we can instantly Google it, and we will be checking the code that will be in the GitHub, and they have just downloaded and they're showing us. Maybe the inputs are changed, that's all. So ma'am, that's a very burning problem of it. And we can do one thing, ma'am, that we will be having a project list of the previous years, and we can have a checking of the novel proposals with the, we can cross check it with the existing list on the web page. But with GitHub, we can think over it, ma'am. Thank you so much for your input. We will definitely.
Hey, one more thing I was thinking. See, you are measuring the success rate by the number of hits, right? So, but
Yes,
as far as the student performance is concerned, cannot be only the number of hits, but how they perform in their later lives, or in the actual exam, or maybe perhaps, you know, or the employers, when they are coming for placement, they mostly ask them about their project. So how they have performed. So you can always keep a page, in the page you can keep a employer feedback part, so that it will be concrete, and you can get a 360 feedback of your web page.
Yes, ma'am.
Student performance is concerned. That's I was just thinking about it.
No, yeah, I also wanted to add on this. You were saying, you will, in this, what you mentioned, you were not talking about the evaluation part, like Madam said. That evaluation part also you can add it as a part of your project, so that you can show there is some outcome, there is some impact of this, because you're saying that this will give a better edge for the students for preparation of their project, and how well they have performed after that. That analysis also would be good. So apart from the web page,
with the marks,
no, you will analyze the projects, whether they have performed, or how they've performed the projects, how they've done it. Marks is one parameter, but you can analyze. You will analyze the project, right?
Yes, we can do that.
Yeah. So
and,
that also,
along with the employers.
Is there any improvement in the quality of the projects after this?
Ma'am, there should be any quantitative parameter, right? I am confused about that.
I can tell you this.
Yeah.
When we did our project, we had to show to UKIERI that this was the scenario before we completed the project, and this is the scenario after we have done in the project in workshop 3. So what is the percentage increase in the evaluation, or percentage increase in the performance of the project based on your project? What is the performance? In this case, the student project quality. You may consider the student project quality, because that is your main aim. You are creating a project hub. So you can very well give a percentage calculation about that. You can take the value from each and every teacher who will be involved in evaluating the student project. So you can create a panel of teachers like we do in our organization. So for each panel, there can be 3 to 4 teachers in your department. They will analyze a group of students project. And after that, from them, you can get hold of this. And so this is prior to this project. And what happens after this project? What is so that will be a very good addition to your project, which you will be showcasing in workshop 3.
That will add value to your project, because just the hit counts will not give you that value. The value is what is the outcome and how it has improved the quality of the projects. So that you can do. Like Madam said, this you can have a panel of teachers and analyze it. You can set your parameters, own parameters, depending upon what you've been doing in your institute.
Just one question, ma'am. I'm confused about one thing, that they are choosing the project topics at the end of the semester. Maybe in the next semester at the starting, they will be benefited. While right now we will be launching it within 15 or 20 days. And then they will be hovering around it. They can go through around it. And then they will be, benefited, and they will be changing, choosing their project topics accordingly. So we are having
a demo. I can give you one suggestion here, Dr. Maiti. You can just for your project purpose, like we will be having it in the month of March. So so that you can express your ideas in workshop 3, why don't you do a demo of this entire thing with few group of students? So that will be a good idea. You can ask them to choose topics, you can ask them to go over it, and then you can just a demo one with the faculty members of your department. So that will be a model sort of thing, not the exact one. So at least you can give us.
Yes,
and
ma'am.
also you can add to it the industry feedback. So since you have various connections with the industry people, so why don't you call them one day and you showcase your project, like the students project there, and you ask them to evaluate. So this will be just a demo with few group of students.
Yes, ma'am. Then we
That's
can
a
do
good
that.
idea.
Yeah. Then we can do that with one part will be with industry people's feedback. Another one will be the teachers panel analysis of that demonstration of the students. We will be having a prototype.
No,
Yeah,
another one. There should be another column which will indicate how the students feel about this web page that you have
Students
created.
feedback.
So,
Yes, ma'am.
so 3 feedbacks should be there.
Employers, faculty members, and
students.
okay,
And
ma'am.
the students.
These
Okay,
three.
sure. We can
So
do
they
that.
should be. So you should create your parameters. Like before this, before the launch of the project, what was the scenario, and after the launch of the project, what is the scenario? That like this, you can create a Google form. So that they will be.
So this entire thing you can present for your workshop 3.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Thank
Very
you.
good. Very good.
Thank you, ma'am.
So what are we going to do now?
Now it's
Sandhya?
over. Now I think it's done with everybody. Now we can continue. Manisha ma'am is there. Manisha ma'am and Prerna ma'am.
Prerna is there. I don't know, but right now we will be having the feedback session. So I request Shumanta to send the feedback form, and I request all of you, like you have to just mention the name of the session. Like suppose the session on change management or change project. Please do not write the name of the master trainers here, because Dudley College will not be interested in who is teaching what. They will be interested in your understanding of the particular session, like the presentation or the emotional intelligence or whatever industry engagement. The various topics you have, you please go through the topics once more in the brochure. It is there, and don't write the name of the master trainers there. Only write the name of the session, the topic name, and why you found it interesting. They will be, Dudley College and UKIERI will be interested in the matter that we are teaching you. We are not teaching you anything on our own, but it's all made by the UKIERI people, and we are actually part of UKIERI. When we have become master trainer, we are actually part of UKIERI. So we want a feedback from your end, how this can be improved, or what is good in the entire training, teaching, learning process. So like that, you kindly do, and without mentioning the name of the trainer. So